Once there was a man. He went to many social gatherings, but he wasn't known as the popular one among any group. He liked to ask questions, but not to appear virtuous, instead to learn from those more accomplished than he was. While the arrogant brother used his wit to impress, the humble seeker of wisdom listened intently, seeking knowledge like a thirsty traveler in a desert. As time unfolded, the man accomplished through the teachings of those around him, the publishing of his book, that quickly became referenced in many lectures. The brother who dismissed him, though still popular, became known only as the brother to the author. In today's lesson, we will discuss how you may begin your journey to reforming your mind, to seek, recall, and apply knowledge in life, to outsmart and outwit those around you. As always, remember to subscribe and tell us about your Stoic journey in the comments below. Now, let's add some steel wisdom to our tool belt. Look at both sides of a coin. This may be a truth that is repellent to hear. In times, we flock to those that are saying the things we already believe to be true. It is human to want to be self-assured that what we know is correct, and not to like challenging our beliefs. There are two sides to every coin. Instead of, say, watching videos online that reaffirm what we think, watch videos that challenge our beliefs. It could very well turn out that what we believe is the truth, though to dismiss the other side of the argument as wrong without knowing why they think what they say is arrogant. Perhaps, and I believe this to be correct, there are many truths on each side of the argument. Being receptive to hearing other points will help you determine what is right and what is wrong, regardless of who is saying it. To be unbiased in life is to be on the side of truth, not the side of an ideology, class, party, or faction. What is within the overlapping circles of the Venn diagram? Create a compendium of life lessons. To be wise is to take every serious lesson and commit it to memory. The reason human beings have instincts is because our ancestors had to adapt in order to survive. Our instincts are legacies of those choices. In my personal life, I have a document that I was forced to commit to memory in order to overcome the trials of life. The belief is that if these lessons helped me once, there is some truth behind the methods, and I will need to use them again down the road, whether you know it or not. You have an ever-changing list in your mind. Put them on paper so they are there when you need them. Fellow seekers of wisdom should make an effort to share life rules and exchange them like trading cards. By the end of life, you should have countless cards and be happy to pass them down to the next generation. Technology and civilization may change, but there are universal truths. It is our job as Stoics to seek these rules and teach them to as many people as possible. Be a lifelong learner. When personal computers first became available to office spaces, you would have found the majority of people who rejected the technology and stuck to notepads and typewriters. Years later, they were behind their co-workers and weren't as capable for the job. They witnessed setbacks such as not obtaining promotions and, in cases, not getting a new job in the first place. Others not only welcomed the technology, but became scholars in computer science and are now the wealthiest men in the world. You will want to always be a lifelong learner and not miss opportunities. You always have to have your mind open. The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace. And if you're not constantly adapting and expanding your knowledge base, you're setting yourself up for irrelevance. So, quit making excuses, stop coasting through life, and embrace the discomfort of intellectual challenge. Be curious and ask questions. In a lifetime, you cannot expect yourself to be a master of everything. If you could choose your focus and find wisdom about it, you will be the person that people go to when they want to learn more. To be a lifelong learner is to always be curious, even when it is outside of your mastery. If you are taking a taxi ride and you discover your driver is a scholar of flora, in that 10-minute cab ride, you should find yourself curious about what you could learn, how his teachings may benefit your life. Those who are excitable and curious about different disciplines than their own are the ones who do not have to work to be wise. They simply find teachings in their fellow man and apply them to their life. Seek silence. Why don't you read a book while listening to music? It is because even though your brain is processing the words, your mind is over-encumbered with information, and the meaning of the paragraph dissolves, forcing you to either read it again or lose the context. Stoics then seek silence, especially after learning a lesson. Taking a walk, sitting down without distractions. Let your mind process the information. If you finish a meeting or listen to a lecture, one of the best practices you could do for yourself is get fresh air. Make sure that you do not have earphones in or that no one is talking to you. Focus entirely on what you just learned and ponder on it. Ask yourself questions about the information. Make connections between what you already knew and what you need to do to move forward. Going back to work, you will lose it. Seek silence. Start your day in the right mindset. Your peers may be getting out of bed, eating breakfast, and heading out to work. You could start by getting out of bed with a Stoic morning routine. Prepare your mind. Prepare yourself. Start your day by talking out loud, especially if you are the only one in the household. You need to watch yourself in the mirror, saying what your intentions are for the day and what you need to do today to be accomplished. Saying something out loud processes the information more than thinking it. Think about it like packing your backpack. What are you going to need to bring to work or school today? Maybe the knowledge of something you know you will be tested on. Perhaps a joke to plan for your friends. Starting your day off right is incredibly important to be mentally prepared and ready to obtain wisdom. Consider watching our lesson on Stoic morning routines. It would be worthwhile in your endeavors. Embrace discomfort. It may seem counterintuitive at first, as humans are naturally inclined to seek comfort and avoid situations that make us uneasy. However, those who aspire to outsmart everyone around them understand that stepping outside one's comfort zone is the catalyst for innovation, resilience, and unparalleled achievements. Embracing discomfort is not about subjecting oneself to unnecessary pain, but rather about cultivating a mindset that welcomes challenges and sees them as opportunities for growth. Whether it's taking on new responsibilities at work, engaging in unfamiliar social situations, or learning a new skill, the willingness to embrace discomfort can be the differentiating factor in achieving extraordinary success. Follow through with goals. As said before, people gather wisdom mostly from doing. You can learn from others, but you must put lessons into action. Setting objectives is just the initial step. It is the consistent commitment to seeing them through that distinguishes the truly savvy individuals. One key strategy is to break down large goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This not only makes the objectives seem less overwhelming, but also allows for a step-by-step approach, fostering a sense of accomplishment with each completed task. Moreover, maintaining a clear and realistic timeline enhances the likelihood of adherence to the plan. Consistency is the linchpin, as establishing daily routines and habits that align with the end goal ensures a steady progression. By understanding that the journey to outsmarting others is paved with persistent and disciplined follow-through, individuals can transform aspirations into tangible achievements. Obtain many mentors. The first step is to be intentional about networking, actively seeking out connections and engaging in meaningful conversations. Attend industry events, join professional associations, and leverage online platforms to connect with like-minded individuals. Networking is not solely about quantity, but quality, fostering genuine relationships that go beyond superficial interactions. A well-nurtured network can serve as a source of mentorship, collaboration, and support, offering a competitive edge in navigating the complexities of today's competitive landscape. Know when to speak and when to listen. To outsmart everyone in various aspects of life, recognizing the opportune moments to articulate your thoughts and when to lend an ear becomes a strategic advantage. The art of effective communication rests not only in the words spoken, but also in the attentive silence that fosters understanding. Knowing when to speak allows you to assert your ideas with precision and impact, while mastering the art of listening empowers you to absorb valuable insights and build meaningful connections. It's the discernment between being a compelling orator and an astute observer that sets individuals apart in a world driven by information and interpersonal dynamics. As always, remember to subscribe and tell us about your Stoic journey in the comments below.